Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good day. So the topic of today's video is going to be everything is a learning experience. A lot of situations that you're put into are meant for you to take something away from it. And I also want to say this does not at all apply to anybody who has ever been put through any traumatic situations. Please don't think that that's what I'm saying. Anything that is like genuinely out of your control, then this message doesn't apply to you. But this message does apply to context where it's like a lot of conflict with other people or internal conflicts within yourself. I'm gonna try my best to stray away from the whole everything happens for a reason, because it's true to an extent, but it can come off as really like insensitive. So I'm gonna try to break it down to you all a little bit more. You could be going through so many different changes in your life, so many different situations, whether that be good or bad. A lot of other examples that I've talked about in my other videos could be like falling out with somebody, going through a bad breakup, losing your job. So easy to just get caught up in your emotions in the moment and be like, why is this happening to me? Like, why is this my life right now? Like, why is all of this happening? It's really easy to just internalize the negative emotions that come from things that happen to you in your life. And a better way of coping with those emotions is to always take a step back and reevaluate the situation and just think like, what do I now know about this particular thing? What mistake did I make in this situation? What key factor in this situation can I take away that will help me make better decisions in my life? So maybe you were in a toxic friendship, you know, and there's certain things that you may have noticed. You may have noticed a lot of red flags. You may have noticed like your friends making a lot of slick comments about your physical looks, maybe your personality. Maybe your friends tend to leave you out a lot. Maybe your friends tend to lie, all type of stuff like that. Being in this situation, it's really hard to just sometimes sit back and be like, is there a reason behind it? Because when you're in those situations, it's really easy to just feel like the victim, because in the situation you are the victim, you know, like people treating you any type of way. You are the victim in that situation, but it's also up to you to know how to navigate through that and navigate past that. So like I said, like you may have been picking up on little things. You may have put up with a lot of things that you know that you shouldn't put up with in a friendship. And maybe one day you decide, okay, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore because of XYZ. Everything that I didn't like about this friendship, I'm going to lay it out to y'all right now. I'm going to let y'all know I'm not messing with that, and you cut them off. If you did not go through that situation, you wouldn't know how to handle something like that. You wouldn't realize that your boundaries were being crossed. You wouldn't realize that your feelings were being hurt. You wouldn't realize that those friends were probably making you really insecure about yourself. You wouldn't know what to look for in a real friendship. You wouldn't even know what like a good friend is if you were not put through the negatives, if that makes sense. And I just feel like that's something that can apply to anything. But the point that I'm trying to make is that you should always just take something away from everything that you're put through. Every negative emotion that you're put through, take away from that. You know that you don't like to feel that way. You know that you hate being sad. You know you hate being mad. You know that you hate when people get you out of character like that. But if it were not for that situation that caused you to react that way, if it were not for that situation that caused your life to be like this, or it caused that minor setback, you would not know how to push past that. Everything that you go through is for your own personal character growth. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to realize that that's what's happening. It's up to you to realize, you know, I can grow from this. If you're just stuck in a victim mindset, you're never going to grow from anything. You're never going to elevate. And not to say nothing good is ever going to happen for you. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it starts mentally. And before the physical can happen, the mental has to happen. So you have to elevate mentally before you can elevate in the physical world. Just always take that mental note of everything. Like, okay, I will never put up with that again. Okay, I'll never do this again. Okay, I know how to better prepare for that. I feel like that's a really powerful way of thinking, and it goes such a long way. It starts off small, and it's just like, imagine even bigger situations that you may be put through. Like, imagine life-changing situations, and if you already had that mindset, like, okay, I'm gonna learn from this, I can see how I'll bounce back from this, you're gonna be such a powerful being. Like, you're gonna be so smart and intelligent, I'm telling y'all. Another thing I want to make clear as well is, if you are ever put through those situations, I'm not at all saying like don't feel those emotions in the moment. I'm saying learn how to cope with those emotions in a healthy way and grow from it. In the moment, if you are feeling angry, if you are feeling sad, if you're feeling any type of negative emotion, always acknowledge how you're feeling. Never undermine how you're feeling. Give yourself time to feel those emotions. If you're telling yourself, I'm okay, I'm good, I don't cry, I'm a thug, if you just do that, and it's like, you're not gonna feel good. All the negative things thrown at you, is you're just absorbing it, and you're not allowing yourself to process it. You're just internalizing it. So best step to take is go through that situation, analyze everything. One suggestion I would make is to journal. So I actually, a couple weeks ago, I went to Ross, I think. Was it Ross? I went to Ross and I found this cute little journal. Like, it's so adorable. It has a little bow on it. Like, isn't that so cute? I do sometimes, look, like, you see all that writing in there? Yeah, there's a lot of writing. It's a lot. Because sometimes when I personally don't talk about my feelings, or if I don't put words to my emotions, it can be hard for me to really figure out what's wrong with me. So journaling is really good, because when you actually write down how you're feeling, when you put like words to the emotions, you can kind of look at it and be like, whoa, like, oh, because I know one time I didn't know that I was feeling this way about something, and I wrote it. I was like, whoa, like, oh, I didn't even know I could do all of that. Like, as that being a part of your healing process, you know, when you're healed from it, you can go back and look at your journal and be like, wow, like, I really did learn from this, and I really did take away from this, and I know that next time I won't do that in that situation. So journaling is a really healthy way to cope with those emotions. Another thing that helps also is literally just talking out loud. Like, if you're ever by yourself or talk out loud and there's people around, baby. If you don't care, I don't care. Put those words to those emotions, because sometimes, like, you could be venting to yourself about a situation, and then you make a realization, like, they really played in my face, and I'm gonna teach myself what to not tolerate again. And you learn something. There you go, guys. So I really hope that y'all took something away from this video. This is a topic that I do find myself really passionate about, because this is actually something currently affecting me, as far as learning to learn from situations to better help me in the future. And I hope that if anybody can relate to me that's also going through something, yeah, try journaling, try talking about it. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my 4th video on YouTube, and I hope to only make more from here. Daily affirmations. If you're thinking about doing something that you're passionate about, do it. I don't know who needs to hear this. If it's something that you've been considering, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, just do it. Start that YouTube channel. Join that club that you want to join. Talk to that boy that you want to talk to and you think is fine. Get out your shell a little bit. Go do something. Do what you've always wanted to do. Do something that makes you happy. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure to watch my latest videos that I posted last week. You all stay positive and protected, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.